morning, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk to you about an ugly truth. My channel is about truck driving. I tell you the good, the bad, and the ugly. And also when I make mistakes. I am human. I try to bring safety tips and teach y'all things, what to do, what not to do. And I try not to make fun of people out here, but I try to teach y'all things, especially with the CDL school will not teach you. I've been driving for 15 years, but I made a mistake yesterday. I made a bad mistake, and you know, it sucks to have to admit it, but I'm hoping that y'all can learn from my mistake, and that's why I made this channel, so I'm not gonna hide it from y'all. I'll tell you what I did. Now, try not to laugh, but it happened, and I pray it never happens to you. But I went to Lebanon, Tennessee. I was supposed to pick up trailer 195325 going to Baltimore, Maryland. I picked up trailer 195923. I was one digit off. Why did I do that? Well, a lot of reasons why. One thing, I was preoccupied with this load that I was going to was going to be late, and they put it on me. It was not my fault it was going to be late, but anyway, I was talking to dispatch and trying to get that figured out while I was hooking up the trailer, and I wasn't giving my full attention to what I should be doing. Number one mistake. Number two, I should have always checked your bills against your trailer. Number three, you should always check your seal. Now, thing is, I couldn't do that safety step because I normally do that. I check the bill of the seal, and that probably would have saved me, but I didn't do that because the security guard had to put the seal on there. It wasn't on there, so they had to put the seal on there when I pulled out the gate. They double checked, and they missed it too. We both did. Now, I drove all the way to almost Washington, D.C. before I realized that I had the wrong trailer. That being said, this trailer I got is supposed to go to Minneapolis, Minnesota. So I drove 650 miles the wrong direction. Talking about your heart sinking. Mine did. Felt like I want to put my head in the sand and hide. I mean, how do I tell? Here I am supposed to be a trainer, and I made a mistake that should not be made. But I did. So the lesson today is, I got a few lessons actually, but the first lesson is always double check your trailer, always double check your paperwork, double check, triple check, and make sure you don't do what I just did. Now, not only did I not get paid, they could take the fuel out of my check, but they didn't, thank God. But so I'm not gonna get paid for the 650 miles I drove. Now I've got to drive 1,000 miles to Minnesota. Now originally the trip was gonna be about 950 miles. Now it's gotta be, it's like 1,026 miles after the 650 I just did. So I tell myself, you know what? I just missed a whole day's worth of work, and I was a little upset about it. I ain't gonna lie, I was upset. I missed a whole day's worth of work. I can't believe I did this, blah, blah, blah. But, here's the but. Now, the bosses at Rosedale may not agree with me on this. They may or may not, I don't know. I made a mistake. But after about 45 minutes of me being upset about it, and after talking to my wife, and after talking to God and praying, I realized that maybe God was saving me from something. And this is where you have to look at things. You know, just because a delay is a delay, it could have been a blessing. So I choose to look at it in a different way. There's nothing I can do about it, right? Yeah, I made a mistake, but I can't change that mistake. So do I sit here and worry about it and make myself sick over the next week that I wasted a whole day and, you know, whatever? Or do I look at it as maybe it wasn't meant for me to go to Baltimore. Maybe there was an accident there. Maybe God saved me from something that I shouldn't have been in. It's one way to look at it. Now, I'm not saying making my mistake is okay to make mistakes. It's not. But it's how you handle that mistake. You know, I had a dispatcher. It was really cool. His name was William. He's at Rosedale. He called me last night. He said, Shawn, he's like, you've made one mistake. It's okay. You don't make mistakes. I get it. And I was upset. And he said, in the words of Jack Sparrow, Captain Jack Sparrow, that is, he said, it's not the problem, it's how we handle the problem. And that made me feel so much better because he's right. Problems are going to go on in your life, y'all. Problems are going to happen. Things are going to go wrong. But when they go wrong, how do you handle that? How do you handle that adversity? You just melt down, sit down, and quit? Or do you say, okay, it is what it is. I got this. Now, I'm not saying just make mistakes and be a lollygag and be like, whatever, happens. You got to take pride in yourself, but at the same time, you cannot change yesterday. Yesterday is over with. My yesterday is over with. My past is over with. What you've done in your past is over with. Let your yesterdays be yesterdays and let the days be today and tomorrow be tomorrow. I hope this video helps you out. Whatever you're going through in life, don't let yesterdays destroy today. Today's gonna be a pretty day. I mean, look at the sky out there. It's beautiful. I'm alive. I'm breathing. I'm healthy. My family's okay. This load's gonna make it on time too, and it's okay. It is what it is. God loves you. God loves me. And that's all that matters. God bless you. Hey, I hope you got some value from this video. If you did, let me know in the comments. And if you want to make fun, go ahead and make fun in the comments too. That's okay. Because I hope somebody learns from this lesson twofold. Number one, don't get the wrong trailer. And number two, don't let yesterday bother you. It's Trailer Life with Shawn. Get it.